Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only, and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. The Australian dollar took a significant fall on Friday after taking out the 72.50 level and confirmed the gravestone doji that was posted. This has now put further risk to the downside and looking towards the next objective, which is at 71.60. Beneath there, the post of where the bullish camp is at 70.90, which is likely to serve as a short-term base. Overall, though, from this break on Friday and confirming this negative candle should give further risk to the bearish side this week. A very mixed price action again for Euro after recently rebounding off the trend line is now finding a little bit of difficulty above the 114 handle as the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, recaptures the 95 handle. In light of the pattern, didn't quite get an outside range day, but nevertheless, if the market does open beneath 114, then I'm feeling that the market will be looking towards this trend line, which now comes in roughly around, we just hover over that, around 112.90. In light of the dollar index rebounding, I feel that we could be looking at a further downward play in terms of the euro, and as it's weighted to the dollar at 57.6, and therefore could set course or set sail for the downside and look to that trend as the dollar slowly regains its momentum. An interesting pattern for dollar yen, as the fact is that the market took a stab to the downside after taking out the recent support level around 113.80, but found significant support ahead of the 113.1020 level. Now posting a dragonfly doji does give further indication that we could be seeing a short-term recovery. That is, if we see a close and break above the level around this 114.35, which is very close. Overall, though, this is a significant candle in terms of a bull, and therefore could see further strength, and then for looking towards a short-term objective that looks around, I'd say, at 115.2025. Sterling also found a little bit of difficulty after posting a gravestone doji on Thursday. It's now looking towards that confirmation level, which is seen around 136.60. We got a low of 52, but we closed above there. Nevertheless, I feel the market is showing a short-term correction. I'm not going to get too bad because the RSI still is maintaining a relatively firm support in terms of the bullish case. However, a close under 136.60 would give further indication down towards 135.45, which is just a little bit lower around this region. CADJPY also breaking down after recently posting a gravestone doji, gets confirmation from that 91.20 and now looking for a further slide, which I believe that we're looking towards either the level of 90.25 and reassess from there, or a little bit lower, which is around 89.60.80. Gold still somewhat unsettled in terms of trying to attempt to take the market higher and still fading towards this level around 1,828 to 33. You see here there has been many attempts and has failed. In light of the pattern, we could see a little bit of weaker play into the start of this week, and a break through the midway point could give us a view down towards the first objective, which is minor at 1,814, and then down to 1,800 and reassess from there. A very strong price action in oil and now reaches its objective, which was around $84 a barrel. And where we are now at the moment, we're just on the cuff of that level as we get closer to the late October 2021 highs. I would rather now sit out for the moment, just in case we get a very sharp downturn. But in light of the trend, and since the Dragonfly Doji, and before that, that strong hammer, is the fact is that we could see a little bit more to the upside, maybe towards $86 a barrel. But furthermore, as I mentioned, I would like to just see how the market plays into today and also for the start of the new week. Well, that wraps it for today. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day.